Hi there, you're in the lab with your mate JJ. Today is unboxing. Today is an unboxing day. I'll tell you about it in a second. Today's silly job title is Earth Grounder. Today I'm the Earth Grounder. And the equipment that we'll be unboxing today is this. It's an analog multimeter with an analog meter on it from Pro'sKit, which is a brand I have used before. In fact, I don't know if you can see down here, but this is my Pro'sKit desoldering iron, and I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm a happy Pro'sKit customer, and this is an unboxing of a Pro'sKit multimeter. I should mention, by the way, I'm not sponsored to do this. I just bought this with my own hard-earned dollars because I wanted one. I'm working, of course, through learning the art of electronics, as my regular viewers know. And in that, there is some mention of using digital multimeters and analog multimeters. And in fact, the guts of them are different, whereas the internals of a digital multimeter are a current sensor. Apparently, sorry, other way around. The internals of a, is it? Yeah, the internals of a digital multimeter are a volt sensor, a voltage sensor, whereas the internals of an analog meter are a current meter. They measure current. So they actually, the mechanism of action is different, and it has different implications for the internal resistance and this sort of thing. So we'll be taking this over to the bench and having a look at the out-of-box experience. We won't do a comprehensive demo of the technology. This is just an unboxing video to see what comes in the box. We might have a very brief test of a voltage or something like that. Before we jump over to the bench to have a look at it, let's jump over to the website and just see how it was advertised, and then we'll jump over to the bench and have a look.
All right, here we are on the bench. Oh, we're not on the bench. Here we are on the computer. This is where I got the equipment from AliExpress, and it's advertised as the Pro'sKit MT-2207-C pointed type anti-fog 3-purpose electric meter internal magnetic high precision multimeter, 10,000 volts and 10 amps. Selling for Aussie bucks, $34.99, which is US $23. The only option here is just the run-of-the-mill thing. So let's scroll down a bit and see what it has to say about its vital statistics. It's a manual ranging meter, it's electrical supply, it's made in China, measuring inductance range, okay, display type, pointer display, operating temperature 0 to 50 degrees Celsius, some certifications. Model number is the MT-2207-C. The brand name is Pro'sKit, and the product name is Pro'sKit. Coming from Shenzhen E-commerce co. Very good. So protective function, analog meter, DC voltage, analog voltage, DC current, ohms, resistance, continuity, diode tester, transistor tester, LED tester, battery tester, 0 ohm adjustable, not sure what that means. Quick response, multifunctional, accurate measurement, robust protective case, 10,000 volt, 10 amp test lead, Cat 2 and Cat 3 up to 500 volts. And there we got some more notes. We've got a clear analog panel, DC voltage, DC current, AC voltage, resistance, transistor, HFE/LED, diode, battery, and capacitance. Oh, it does capacitance. Didn't notice that here, did you? Ah, yes, there it is, capacitance. Very good. Pointer return to 0. Okay, not sure what that means. Function selection, fuse protection. Okay. 0 adjuster. Sorry, it was dinner time around here. I just went and had dinner. Of course, you can't tell because I'm straight back. If I hadn't have said anything, you wouldn't have even have known. So we're reading through the specs here. It's got a 0 adjuster, so that sounds like a calibration feature for the thing, which is good. Function selection, fuse protection. There's a transistor and LED test. Okay. DC resistance, 200 milliamp DC amps, Capacitance, battery, diode, COM socket. It's for the common terminal. It's usually black. Some test leads, very good. 10 amp socket and 2500 volt socket. Well, we won't be using that, dear me. All right, precise. Oh, okay. No, that is just the one socket for voltage. There you go. Oh no, there's DC here, so not sure what that is. Not sure. Not likely to be using anything that's at a 2.5 kilovolts. That's way beyond my pay grade. Precise measurement, high quality materials with robust design, quick response, accurate measurement. Of course, on an analog scale, I mean, really analog. You can't perceive more than an order of magnitude or two. Anyway, triple protection. Half an amp to 250 volts or 10 amps to 250 volts. Okay, fuse protection or overloaded or misused. Very good. Oh, look how many fuses are in there. Individual modules, separate battery, PCB and battery, designed for more safety. That's quite a lot of fuses, isn't it? Look at that. Okay. Gilded PCB, well conductive and anti-oxidation. Very good. Clear reading for easy identity. Buzzer alarm for continuity test. Rubber case for drop protection and anti-slip. Dust-proof cover design. 1000 volt 10 amp test lead for accurate measurement. Foldable stand. Oh, it's got a little stand. That's a nice feature. All right. Multiple applications, electronics, maintenance, engineering, laboratory, education, home user, beginner. All right. DC voltage measurement, AC voltage measurement, resistance, capacitance, battery check, shortage buzzer, lead and diode measurement, triode measurement, means transistor. And what was I going to tell you? Oh yes, of course. We got this analog meter because we want to sense the internal mechanisms called the meter movement, and it's a current sensing device. And we want to actually detect the detector. It's mentioned in Learning the Art of Electronics, so that's why we even bought this thing, because all of my digital analog meters do a better job of the actual job of measuring the various voltages and currents and such. So this is just a curiosity. It's for curiosity's sake. We've got some little tips here. Pointer return to 0. So pointer can be adjusted to 0 by using slotted screwdriver in order to maintain the measurement accuracy. Okay, so that's a manual dial. Very good. You've got the various dimensions. It's 118 mils by 179 by 40. Those millimeters, not millions of inches, millimeters. Right. Okay. So we've got DC voltage, AC voltage, DC current, resistance, capacitance, continuity with beeper. Okay. HFE test. Diode and LED, battery, infrared signal detection. No. Okay. Decibel. Oh yes. Oh, that's interesting. Fuse. Power source, 1.5 volt battery, AAA battery times 2. Weight is 400 grams, and the dimensions we discussed already. And here it is. That's what comes in the box: the thing, the probes, and the manual, and that's it. And that brings us to the end of the AliExpress page. So let's jump over to the bench and let's take this thing out of its box.
Here on the bench, and this is our box that we will be unboxing together. That light out of the way there. Now this is the MT-2207. Looks like there's an MT-2208 to be had. So I'm not likely to be getting another one. I only need one digital multimeter. And having said that, actually, the reason I got this digital multimeter is because this one was terrible. I didn't realize that I would be buying such a pokey and small thing. And I suppose the major practical complaint that I have is that the probes are just completely non-standard. That they're not even 2mm banana plugs. They're not 4mm banana plugs, which is what I would have expected. They're just some proprietary little gizmos. So this thing is borderline useless to me. I bought it because I was expecting something like this to turn up, but I got this. So, you know, buy cheap, buy twice. Isn't that always the case? So here is my second go at it. I spent a bit more and got something a bit better. And it's a brand I recognize. I don't know how good they are, but I'm happy with their various bits of equipment that I have. So I've certainly had Pro'sKit equipment before I recognized the brand. I couldn't tell you much about it. Protective function analog multimeter. So we're just going to see all the things we saw on the specs. There's a picture of the thing. There's some leads, very good. And on the back, so it's multifunction, 24 gears, it says 24 gears. Robust protection, strong magnet, and hanger hole. Oh, it's magnetic, maybe. Anyway, let's pop him out of the box and see what's here, huh? Nice, good, solid, easy unboxing experience there. Just lifted it up. Here is the meters, the meter leads. Very good. This thing's a monster. Check it out. All right. And what else is in the box here? Just the manual, and that's everything. So, what are we going to do first? Let's do the manual first. Why not? Let's have a quick flip through the manual. So, are we going to read it closely? Yeah, maybe. Is it all English or does it run out of English? No, then it goes into probably Chinese there. And what do we got? We got some blank pages in the back. Very good. Well, as it's not all English, we can probably get through this together. So let's have a quick read. This multimeter is an accurate, safe handheld meter that comes with mirrored aluminium dial, robust protective holster alongside built-in stand and hookup design. Powered by batteries, offers accurate, reliable measurement of DC, AC voltage, DC current, resistance, and diode, LED, transistor, decibels, infrared signal detection. This one doesn't have infrared. That might be what the other one, the 2208, has. I'm not sure. Okay. Continuity test, capacitance with high sensitivity, quality movement. The meter is designed with double-sided glass epoxy PCB. Okay. I don't think that's glass. I think maybe there's some lost in translation there. Anyway, it goes on to some of the things which we've already seen. Got DC voltage, AC voltage. It certainly covers anything that we'd be interested in using it for. DC milliamps, 50 microamps to half an amp, 500 milliamps. Oh no, that's 0.5 milliamps. Oh, I see, that's the minimum. Up to 5, yeah, okay, up to 500. Okay. So can do ohms up to about 200 kilo ohms, which is not particularly a lot. Can do capacitance. Anyway, we don't care about all of this. The only reason we bought it is because it's got the meter movement device in it. So we should be able to detect the resistance of that, I believe, or something. So there's a bunch of warnings that'll mostly be about high voltage. And battery check, okay. And fuse replacement. Infrared remote control test only for the MT-2207. There you go. I won't miss that. I don't find myself needing to test infrared devices. So, okay, that was a quick squiz at the manual. Let's pop him out of the protective wrapper. We don't need the silica gel. We can get rid of that. This bit of plastic bubble wrap, we can keep that in the drawer. And this is him. So I suppose we might as well plug his probes in, and we'll find something to measure just for the sake of good order. Perhaps this battery up the back there, why not? So here are the probes. Happy with those. That's a nice material. I'm not sure what it's made out of, but it seems pretty flexible and pretty durable. It seems quite reasonable.
And oh, look, there we go. We've got little socket protectors. Very good. I won't be needing those. So we'll put that in there and that in there. And of course, we've got the protector as well, which is for high voltage use and that sort of thing. I don't see any real reason to take them off. They won't get in the way of measurement. I suppose there will probably be a battery called for, don't you think? Let's have a look. So we can pop him up. Okay, looks like the battery is going to be required. I'll be back in a sec with a screwdriver. All right, I'm back with the screwdriver. One with the button, which is doing it properly, am I right? There we go, that should take him out. All right. Oh, the whole thing comes loose. There you go. And look at that collection of fuses. Are they labeled? Oh, they're spare. Isn't that a nice touch? Wow, that is a very nice touch. I've never seen that before. So this has got some spare fuses, and it's got 2 of each. One 10 amp, and oh, that's set for life, isn't it? Isn't that excellent? I'm very pleased. I've never seen it. Have you seen that? That's above and beyond the Call of Duty. Excellent, excellent. I'm so pleased it's got a spare fuse. What a brilliant idea. Every multimeter should have one. It's like having a spare tire in your car. I'd never thought about it before, but it's such a good idea. All right, now I'm going to grab myself a battery. So hang on a sec. Here we are, some batteries. So pop him in. Oh. Him in there. And him in there. Is it going to go in? There we go. Ripper. All right. Well, we'll put the case back on. That should be pretty straightforward. This is the old screwdriver. There we go. All right. So let's start off with the continuity test. Where's continuity? Buzzer. There we go. All right. There we go. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Excellent. All right, let's do 0 ohm. So they'll put it in 1 times ohm, and there we go. All right. So, okay. So the ohm scale seems to be the other way around. Yes, I see. Interesting. So ohm seems to come from the other side, doesn't it? Now let's get ourselves. Well, first of all, I'm going to take these off because that's just annoying me. Don't need them. And let's grab alligator. All right, give me 1 second. I'll grab a cable. I'll be back. All right, I'm back, and I got myself an alligator clip, which we're going to use to clip these together, which will be approximately 0 ohms. There will be some resistance in the cable, but hopefully not too much. And it's gone all the way up here. 0's on the top end. So let's try moving the 0 ohm adjust. Ah, perfect. All right, so we can adjust that to 0 ohms. And then let's get some sort of a resistor in play. So we've got got a resistor there. I'll just go and get 2 banana leads. And I got myself 2 banana leads. I got green and gold. The polarity is not relevant for resistor. It works either way around. So this is set all the way up to everything in because I was testing it earlier. So this will be a good bit of kit for measuring the old resistance meter. So let's just put that out of the way there for a second, and let's plug in our resistor. All right, and it's gone all the way up to 0 ohms. So there's no resistance. Very interesting. All right, so let's put in 1 ohm. Pretty close. Let's put in 10 ohms. Also pretty close. 100 ohms. Pretty good. 1K. Yeah, all right. 10K. Okay, and then 100K. There you go. So, and then we can do multiples. So let's go all the way up to 10K. And if we put in 1, that's pretty much negligible. Oh, look, the 0 ohm adjust is relevant again. So the adjustment for 10K is a bit different. There we go. What if we put it back on 1? Yeah, right. So the 0 ohm adjust is quite relevant to the the range. So we're up at 10K. Let's do, well, we might as well do 10K. So let's throw in 1 ohm. It'll be barely noticeable. Let's put in 10 ohms. Okay, that's 10, oh, sorry, that's 10 kilo ohms. Let's do 1K because it's easier to do the calculation. And let's 0 ohm adjust. There we go. And let's throw in 10K. So that should come up as 10. It does. And what about 100K? Comes out as 100. Very good. And let's put in 1 meg, and it goes up to 1,000, which is what we would expect. Okay, good. Well, I'm happy with that. And I guess the only other thing that we might do is a voltage reading of that battery that we've got over there. Why would we do that? So let's put our probes back in. Let's take away the alligator clip. I might leave that on the bench here, actually. You never know when an alligator clip will come in handy. So put the positive in the top and the negative in the bottom. And then let's grab ourselves a 9-volt battery and plug it in and see what it does. So the small one is positive. So let's put in 10-volt DC. Is that DC? No, that's AC. We want 10-volt DC. All right, so this should pop up to 9 volts. And we've got it reading at 9.3. Interesting. Now, this is 0 mode adjust. So let's grab ourselves a little flathead screwdriver and let's see what we can do with this. Yep, we can adjust that quite a bit. Interesting. So where is 0? There is 0. Just want to get it. There we go. All right, well, is that 0? Looks 0 enough to me. So let's try our reading again, having calibrated the meter. And all right, we're reading 9.1 volts. It's probably about right. So okay, that's cool. That concludes our unboxing. I think we've had a bit of a look at it. We had a look at the manual. We had a look at the web page. So I'll throw over to the farewell cam and we'll wrap up. And that's a wrap. So that concludes our unboxing of the Pro'sKit analog multimeter. I got it, of course, because I want to test an analog multimeter from my Learning the Art of Electronics book. So again, this is the MT-2207-C. I don't know what that means, revision C, I suppose. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this bit of kit. It's enormous. It's really big. I suppose when you're dealing with an analog meter, the bigger the better in terms of being able to discern the actual reading. But I didn't buy it for anything apart from just to experiment with the internal coil. So that concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks very much for watching, and please remember to click like and subscribe.